welcome back to another episode. So welcome back to another episode of That Slot Car News for a Saturday. As always, thank you everyone for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And of course the members, Top Tier Legends, giveaway for them next week. Yes, they are getting a giveaway next week, private giveaway. So if you want to find out what's happening or be a part of it, become a member. But before we get stuck into your news, a couple of formatives out the way. A massive thank you to Quick Tracks. As you can see behind me, my Quick Tracks wood router track. Please support him. He does support the channel. And if you are wanting yourself an axle box, check out the Axle Box Facebook group. Get in touch with Alex via the messenger and see if you can work out a deal for a pretty cool axle box. So let's kick off with Scaleauto, and they're showing, of course, an F1 car. I'm an F1 fan. They're showing off the Williams FW11B. It is available, so if you are wanting it, jump on it. I have a swagger reviews to get to. I am spacing them out. Scaleauto has sent me a lot of cars to get through for the year, so I am spacing them out just so I don't flood you full of Scaleauto goodness. I can't remember, is that in the mix? I'm not too sure. I don't think it is, but plenty more Scaleauto reviews to come. But if you want an F1 W11B, Nigel Mansell, 1987, this one might be for you. And let's talk SRC, and they've got their entries for the 24 Hour of Madrid. They are running the Toyota LMP1 and the Porsche 919 LMP1. Beautiful looking cars. I believe I do have both in my collection. I think an SRC review needs to be done again. A bit of a range collection once I get through everything else that I'm doing. But yeah, SRC, good luck. And if you haven't got one of their cars, check them out. And next we have Scaleauto. We've always got a swag of news from Scaleauto. They're releasing stuff weekly, daily almost. First up, new decorations of the Formula 1990 to 97 series. This is the Jordans ×3. It is year of the F1s. If you're sick of F1s and Porsches, this might not be the year for you in the slot car world, but we have got a lot of F1s. Moving on to a very special edition, the NSX GT3 Master Slot version. Of course, the Master Slot, which this will lead into the Segway and a tick, is just around the corner. Good looking car. The GT3 NSX, I think, is a car that gets slept on around the world, as in we don't really hear much about it in the real racing world, so I'm glad that they are making a slot car. And let's move on to the Master Slots 2024. 9th, 10th and 11th of August. They had 50 teams. Look at the size of the tracks. 50 teams and over 250 cars have been entered. That's a top tier effort. Yeah, Europe does it big. Come on, Australia, we need it. We need to follow. And let's talk RevoSlot. We've got some more pictures of the upcoming 3-time releases of the Ford Escorts. We've got 3 liveries here. Beautiful looking things. Of course, I'm a huge BRM Revo fan. And whilst I'm here, let's make the announcement, which we did when we were at Show Us Your Slots. Show Us Your Slots is hosting the BRM titles in March and also holding the RevoSlots again in July. Yeah, can't wait. And if you've been waiting for the 6 times Marcos, the new liveries, there's 6 of them, beautiful looking things. They are now available in Australia, so please check out your local who you normally shop with. If they haven't got them, ask them why. I think Revo, yeah, everyone who sells slot cars should have Revo now, but they are available in Australia. Marcos ×6, yummy. And next, let's talk Full Earth Workshop, and we have the Nighthawk, and this is literally just landed prior to me turning the camera on. So we have a revision version of this. If you haven't seen my original video, please go check it out. I do have it in the background. Can I open it without damaging it? We are going to put them side by side, and I'm telling you, this is fresh. I haven't even opened it yet. So we have the revision here. There's some beautiful instructions that you can download. I believe they will be coming in the box, the final product, but I will in the review show you the instruction booklet that comes with it. It's stunning, but a lot of work has gone into this car, some more revisions, and I can't wait to give it a go against the older version. Yeah, big fan of what Full Earth is doing. If this is their first attempt, I can't wait to see the rest. So stay tuned for that review. And a big thank you to Full Earth Workshop. Dougie boy, you're a champion. Moving on to Carrera, they are showing off, and again, an underdog car in the world of racing, in my opinion, the Aston Martin. I'm a huge fan of Aston Martin, and this thing is absolutely stunning. Available now, if you are wanting it, please check it out. And also jump over to their socials. Their socials. They've posted some pictures from Carrera World. I do miss Austria. I do miss Carrera World. So if you are going to visit Austria, I think you have to pop past Salzburg nearby and have a look at Carrera World. And next we have a special release from RevoSlot via Hobby Classics. Now this is 125 units only. It is the Nissan 240 RS. Very basic livery, but it is suited to the car that they are going for. I do like this. I'm a huge fan of JDM. I actually talk to RevoSlot a fair bit now behind the scenes, the CEO. He's a JDM fan, so I'm excited for the future when it comes to what other Japanese cars might come out of RevoSlot. So don't sleep on them. And hopefully I've got a couple coming, 4 cars for review. So we'll have to reach out to the distributor and see if we can get them on the channel so I can show you some RevoSlot goodness on the channel. Oh God. And next, let's talk rims. The Legends, good fan of the channel, big fan of their stuff. I use their tools and I've got a stack of their rims. Slot Cars UK are showing off their Radical wheel. We've got 9 colors here: alloy black, gold, white, red, light blue, grey and green. Yes, I read that right. The beautiful pictures here. I'm going to try and actually set up a little diorama display like these pictures, having the rims on some rim stackers. I like that. So once the shed is in a better position, I will show off some of the stuff in like a diorama. Really cool stuff. Highly recommend the tools. I do use those. I used them when I was at the Revo Nats. I use them when I go racing at the club racing. So please check them out. Yeah, Slot Cars UK. Good bunch of people. And let's talk SCX, but not just SCX. SCX Compact, 143 scale. Some goodies here if you are wanting to get into the SCX world, of course. Not readily available in Australia, but if you are watching from around the world, check your local. I would like to see SCX down under. I would like to get my hands on their digital as well. It's a 9-car base, so you can have 9 cars. So I will keep reaching out to them. I will keep saying, can we get some stuff to show, so I can get it down under. So yeah, SCX, if you are watching, let's get some stuff on the channel and hopefully get some stuff available in Australia. And Slot.it, we can't go past talking about Slot.it. Electric Dreams had the 2024 National USA Championship. Well done. Electric Dreams, I wish I was there. It was well filmed. We had Dougie and Ian on the mic. We had MP, we had Raul, track fan. We had brother from another mother, Nemus, who did really well. Awesome event. This has raised the bar again onto what we should expect to see some of the national titles, how they're being ran. And of course, the budget at Electric Dreams is a lot bigger than other people's, but I do know Marco stays within the realms of what he's allowed to do. So this is probably a shout out to every other shop, especially in Australia. If you are going to host the nationals, keep in the back of your mind, if you're going to host it, think about how you're going to show it to the rest of the world. They've put racing on the map for the world, so we need to follow that up and keep that going. So hats off to Slot.it, of course, Maurizio, absolute legend. Ian Douglas for winning. He's top tier. He's top tier. A bit of a fanboy here. And of course, our very own Ian Rice. He did represent Australia. Congratulations, mate. Very proud to see you up there. I think you came 13th, and everyone was saying that, I've read the comments, you should have well and truly been in the top 12 and potentially the final. So, mate, hat off to you. You're an absolute legend. And thank you for representing Australia. But whilst we're talking about Slot.it, they did show off some new cars. I made a couple of remarks here. I believe it was the Maserati that had a Mazda, and they had the Datsun 510 BRE on display and in hand. Really cool to see. So keep up the good work, and come on Australia, let's go racing. And let's talk a little HO news from Auto World, the Round 2 for You YouTube channel. Once a month, I believe, they post about all their goodies, not always HO or slot car related, but this time there was some goodies on there. Let's take it from the top. These are awesome. A good bunch of stuff here. We've got 2 times John Wick cars. We've got the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS, and we've got the 68 Charge RT, a really good license to have. And I'm so glad we're seeing John Wick being pushed into the slot car world. I think that's a winner for people who collect cars in general. So let's bring them across to us. What else do we have? The Blues Brothers, the 74 Bluesmobile. There's a new tooling for the speaker on top. Of course, we've seen this via the Scaleauto 132 world. Now we're seeing it in HO. Awesome. Puts a smile on my face. I think it's pretty sick. We've got a swag of BRE goodness here. We've got the Datsun 510. It's always going to be a winner. We've got the 240Z, again a winner. And we've got the 620 Datsun pickup. I like that. I really like that. Of course, let's call it their tow car, whatever you want to call it, but that looks really, really cool. So 3 times BRE cars. Moving on to 2 times Willy gases. We've got 2 variations here. Really good to see. What else do we have? 2 times Ford Thunderbolts. Again, very beautiful American muscle. We've got the 59 Chevy Impala ×2. This thing looks gorgeous. Again, 2 variations there. The Ford 72 Baja Bronco. Again, 2 versions of that. You normally see 2 released of each. Moving on to the Jeep 79 CJ7, again, really cool. These are all sort of left field kind of things. I like it. And last but not least, the 79 Chevy Blazer ×2. Now, keep in mind, I don't know if they still do it, but sometimes there is a chase version that's released with these. I don't know about this certain run. If they are watching, I hope they let us know. But yeah, keep your eyes out. You might get a chase or 2 throughout the collection if they're still doing that. But there you go, some HO news from Auto World. And next up, let's quickly highlight a new product I have received. It is the DFC 02+1 slot car digital controller, meaning digital. You've got no striker bar. You've got the brains of the operation, an LED screen or LCD screen, display. Really cool thing. I've done the review. This moving forward will be the controller of my choice to go racing with, because as you'll see in the review, I was pretty surprised. It's an expensive bit of kit, but you get a lot for your money, so stay tuned for that. And I want to say a big thank you to +1 Slot Cars for sending that for an honest review. Of course, I'm not being paid to do it, but they said, yeah, try this out, let us know what you think. I think it's pretty good. And next, let's talk Racing Australia. Let's kick off with the NSR Australasian Championship held in Perth in September. It's looking good. I was speaking to Logan during the week. They're expecting some pretty decent numbers there. I did throw out the gauntlet though. Is it being live streamed? I think we should see this being live streamed. Hopefully with commentators. We need to pick that up. If not 2024, 2025, that needs to be a standard when you're hosting an event like this. Next, we have Slot.it's 2024 Championship hosted by Slot Shop, and they've just done a new logo release as well. So if you're trying to look for them and you don't see the original logo, they've just done a redesign. It looks pretty smart. They're hosting theirs as well. Of course, get behind it, support it. Is it being live streamed? I don't know. I hope it is. I hope there's some commentating, some chats with the drivers. I think that's what we need to see that in Australia again, if not this year, 2025. And we can't go past Outlaw Slots with the biggest, I believe, drag racing event this weekend. I'm going to try and get there. Of course, if you're not into drag racing, get into it. It looks exciting. They're going to live stream it. Hopefully there's going to be some chatter that you can talk to and speak to some of the drivers, or they show some of the cars off, but they are going to try and live stream some of it as well. I will try and get down there. They've got over 300 cars entered. Now that's multiple classes and people have multiple cars, but that is a bloody fair effort. So stay tuned. I will try and get there on the weekend, do a live stream, and hopefully bring a video to the channel. It has crept up on me, but I will see if I can get there and have a crack. If not, Sunday there is the Carrera Club Racing. They alternate NSR Carrera week on week, and also the Nats, the drag Nats, are going on Sunday at the same time. Very busy place. Check it out. That's a wrap on today's edition of That Stock Car News for a Saturday. As always, legends, thank you so much for joining me. And of course, the members, you guys are top tier. Every bit of your membership does support the channel, so I do appreciate that. And a free giveaway, it's coming next week. Let's get it done. It's private. If you want to win it or see it, you have to be a member. So cheers, legends. And before I go, if you like live streams, we are back. We had episode 4 on Thursday night, 2 nights ago. Myself, Slot Car Hub, we had DJ on there, we had Pat Slot Cars, we had Hughesy's Car Garage. If you are wanting to see an Australian slot car chat, it was a bit serious, this one at the start, a lot of fun in between. It can get a little bit raw, so apologies. Jump across 8 p.m. Thursdays, the boys are on there. Support their channels too, please. That's the whole part of it, trying to make a community down under. And if you are watching from around the world and you want to join and you have a channel, let us know, jump on. Hey, it's an open door. Okay, that's enough. So be safe, take care, support your local, bye.